fighting in jail, right? I guess a key question that I forgot to ask in the last one was about a jail fight that was surfacing online between King Von and 051 Freaky.
For sure.
According to the video we was looking at, they say this Big Mike that helped Von slip out his cuffs.
Yeah.
Okay, so can you take us back to that day in that bullpen and tell us how that happened?
Yeah. That was a little bro homie too.
Who, Freaky?
Yeah.
All right.
He asked me about that shit. He like, why y'all doing it to my shorty? You know what I'm saying? But now we had court and shit. I was in the bullpen already first and shit. I had got brought down first. Then Freaky came down. Now I ain't know nothing about the tattoo and shit like that. What the fuck LA on now? I ain't know nothing about it. So when Von came in, you know, he was like talking to him, and then he like, man, you know this nigga got fuck LA on his arm. So I'm like, what? So, you know, Von basically trying to get himself out the cuffs first. Then he was like, man, did you bring the pick? And I'm like, you know I got the pick. And he was like, man, I need to get out the cuffs. And he flipped out, you know what I'm saying? And the whole time, Freaky was in the bullpen talking about, no, bro, this ain't got nothing to do with y'all. Like, he was real loud terrified, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of niggas would be terrified in that situation because you boxed in like this, and this nigga, he got an arm out. He finna beat you, you know what I'm saying? And that's what happened in the video. But it's like, you did that to yourself. Because you getting somebody dead, homie, you tattooing it on you, which it take a lot of fucking balls and a kid mentality to get a dead nigga on your arm. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You finna be living, when you get 60, if you make it to 60, you gonna have that tattoo on your arm and you gonna be looking at it like, my stupid ass.
Yeah, we interviewed 051 Freaky. And I believe he said he got the fuck LA tattoo because that's his homie's work. Ain't that what he said? Yeah, that's what he said, right? I don't want to make sure I'm tweaking. We're going to roll the clip. So let's talk about the fight between you and King Von. though. That's the most viral video that's, you know, that in the most recent weeks. You were obviously handcuffed. King Von was handcuffed as well. He slipped out of his cuffs. The blogs say King Von got on that because you got a LA tattoo on your arm. Is that a correct assessment?
Yeah, this shit all on me. This shit all on me. That ain't really all I got on me for shit. Hell yeah, everybody know that. The whole world know that. I got this shit while I was locked up with them.
You got the tattoo while you was locked up with them?
Yeah, me, Von, a lot of us, we was locked up all together. I was locked up in the county for 5 years.
So you got a LA tattoo while you were locked up in the county?
Yeah. You know, if you know what you know,
right.
My people went down for that shit. No. So I felt some type of way. It ain't even about, and I always tell people this, feel me? It's not about him. It's not even him per se. Cause shit, I don't really, like, to me, if you do the research or whatever, he a kid to me. A kid to my niggas that's locked up. And I feel like if he could be alive and my niggas could be back on the street, then it's cool. But it's only the situation, not really too much him, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's really how I feel about it.
But to sit down and get some ink tatted, you know what I'm saying? Something that you know you can't. Right. So, but you saying you just feel some type of way about the situation? That probably, you know, be a bit more personal, right? To sit down and get a whole tattoo saying "Fuck LA."
And I ain't taking it back either, though. That's all I'm saying.
Word.
I can't get my brothers back.
Word. So you saying, you know, your brothers that's locked up, they gone, you know, like for life or something?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Word.
He told us something else. He told us when he was explaining himself in the bullpen, he said that LA had something to do with his brother getting killed. You feel me? That's why he got the tattoo.
Okay.
But despite all of that, any allegations you felt like you still weren't never supposed to get the tattoo when you know it's a million niggas running around Division 9. They got love for this man. So, and
So
then,
he got it in jail, right?
Yeah, he got it in jail. So they moved him to Division 10 with all of his homies. He went over there, was a tattoo man over there. He got the tattoo. He got shipped back to Division 9. And that's when everybody found out about the tattoo. And it was like right here on his arm. Like, you know, he ain't trying to hide it or none of that. You feel? So he did that to himself, shit. Cause, you know, we weren't cool in the county, but we came to like an agreement, like, all right, we already been bumping all the time. Every time we see each other, it's on site. Let's get to fighting these cases, you know what I'm saying? Unless a nigga bump into a motherfucker that supposed to have something to do with one of your peoples getting killed, then the motherfucker still bump. But other than that, like, he from they block, like, I ain't no shit with him. You know what I'm saying? So like, everybody was cool. And then you leave Division 9 and go to Division 10, and then you get the tattoo. And it's like, oh, you saying, bro, so all right, that's what's going on.
And so at that point, how long had you and Vaughn been locked up? You remember?
Man, I don't even remember when that was, bro.
Because y'all was still cool at that point, right?
Yeah. Me and Vaughn was cool all the way up until he left.
Until he got out?
Yeah.
Okay.
All the way up until, all the way up until he left, like a couple months after he left. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I want to, 17 maybe.
So what do you think brought forth the change in his behavior towards you? Like, why, you know what I'm saying?
I think it was just a way to get some money, you know what I'm saying? Like, as you keep rapping about this or you keep rapping about that, like, people will listen to it, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a way to get money. Like, people can rap about anything, but he used that as a way to get, that's what I feel like it's about, you know what I'm saying? Okay. The internet gonna decide what the internet gonna decide, you know what I'm saying? I don't pay attention to that shit, but that's what I feel like it was about, you know what I'm saying? And it was a way to be able to get at lil' bro, you know what I'm saying? Because if you knock me off, then ain't nobody gonna respect that. Y'all already know what it is, don't touch my brother. You know what I'm saying? So now if you knock me off, shit, ain't shit like shit, that nigga too. So now we can do what we wanna do and we can get on that with the king out, you know what I'm saying?
So basically you saying y'all was still cool, cordial the whole time y'all was locked up?
The whole time, like, we didn't bump together, you know what I'm saying? Banking ourselves to be on decks together with each other and shit like that. Just doing all around everything, going on visits with each other and shit like that. Get little hoes to come up to the county and shit like that. Going on visits and shit, you know?
Yeah. Cause when he, you know, when he got out, you know, he started rapping. You know, I'm listening to what you're saying. He was using, I guess, dissing you as a way to get money.
That's what I feel, you know what I'm saying? Cause people was listening to it, you know what I'm saying? People was looking into it and shit like that. It was an easy way. Like, yeah, I'm finna come up off this shit. And then especially if you say Lil Bro name in your song, like, anybody can make a song right now and say his name, it's gonna do numbers. Yeah. Who not gonna listen to it? Then the internet gonna go crazy. They gonna twist the turn, and they gonna shake it up, and they gonna make what they wanna make up out of it and shit like that. Yeah. That's what they do. I feel like the internet control all this shit.